Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today let's review Fallen Angel. In this hack and slash game, you play Lucifer, who fights his way through purgatory and beyond to regain paradise. Fallen Angel draws inspiration from the likes of Hyper Light Drifter, Dark Souls, and many more roguelikes. It is very light on story. Sometimes you are presented with dialogue options, but to no consequence. Why even have them in the game? I have no idea. This game sports some really cool looking pixel art, although it lacks detail. You can jump, glide, hack and slash and dash your way through a diverse selection of levels. The levels are flat 2D overhead from the side affairs, which makes them sometimes difficult to navigate, to tell where to climb, where to jump, and where to come down. It is fun though, for a short while, to explore these levels for upgrades and consumables, but levels make little sense overall and seem to be thrown together for some reason. It doesn't feel like a real cohesive world at all. You will notice that a lot of the assets in the levels are copy-pasted all over the place, and there are some boring empty stretches as well, which is disappointing. Don't expect strategic combat, as this is more of a bullet hell type of game, so good reflexes are mandatory. Fortunately, controls for jumping, dashing, hacking and slashing are tight. The problems with the combat don't come from the controls, but from the way that the levels are designed. Again, 2D from the side, so enemies can get obscured by obstacles in the levels, so you don't see them coming and they hit you out of nowhere, which is just cheap. Also, you can get stuck quite easily between enemies and stuff in the environment, so it is hard to get out of a bad situation. Enemies come in a variety, though again many of them are copy-pasted throughout the levels. Also, they respawn way too quickly. Also, some slain enemies come back as ghosts that are harder to kill, which is again quite cheap. Killing enemies will fill your pride meter. Once full, you can unleash your inner demon for a short while, that is. This sounds all fun, but the problem is that since it takes quite a few enemies to fill your meter, there's usually nobody left to use your demon powers on. Ultimately, this game is a bit of a letdown for me. It felt more punishing for the wrong reasons. Again, there is little strategy in the combat, just reflexes, and a lot of button mashing is involved. And you're not just fighting the enemies, but also the way that the levels are designed, and that is never a good thing. So don't let the cool art style fool you. This is not Hyper Light Drifter. This is not a really good game, although there is some talent here. I don't think I can recommend this game, unfortunately. Thank you guys for watching, and see you next time.
You bring only despair and destruction. We'll never regain paradise.